Let's take a look at a dictionary, how it is organized, and how we can use it. A dictionary is a resource that contains the words of the language. These are the things you'll find in the dictionary: a word's meaning, a word's spelling, a word's pronunciation, the word's part of speech, and any related forms of that word. I will show you those in a dictionary. Here's a band member, and this band member uses a dictionary very often. Listen to why. She says, "I use a dictionary when I write the lyrics of my songs. I've looked up words to know how to spell them and how to pronounce them. Sometimes I also need to check the meaning and make sure that I'm using a certain word correctly in my song." Recently, I was writing lyrics and I wasn't sure which was the correct comparative form of simple. Should I say more simple or simpler? When I asked the band, they disagreed on the correct form, so I decided it would be best to look it up in a dictionary. I'll show you what she saw when she looked it up. Here is the definition and the entry of the word simple in the dictionary. First, you're going to see the word that she was looking up. Then you're going to see down here the definitions. What does the word simple mean? This is its pronunciation, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Here it tells you the type of word it is. Simple is an adjective. And this is the part she was looking for. These are some different forms of the word simple: simpler, simplest. Which form should she use? Simpler is correct. And identify the correct part of speech for simple. We saw right here that it's an adjective. It's a describing word. This is where you can find the pronunciation. You're going to notice that the pronunciation guide also tells you how many syllables the word contains. There will be a dash between the syllables. Do you see that dash right there? That's going to tell you you can break this word into two chunks. The first chunk would say sim, and the second chunk says pull. How many syllables are in this word? 2, because there's one dash that's going to separate the two chunks. Here are some more pronunciation guides found in the dictionary. Let's see if we can figure out what word is trying to be pronounced. Look at some hints. When the word is looked up that is play, this is how you would pronounce it with a pronunciation guide. Play. Or the word father would be pronounced fa, and there's the split to show me split of syllables, thir. If you see one that's a little bit more bold than other, then that is the syllable that will be stressed. Let's look at this first one. I see these little dashes here, and that's going to show me that this word is broken up into different syllables. I see 1, 2, 3 syllables. I'm going to write a little 3 here to remind myself. The first syllable says madge. The second syllable says I. The third syllable says cull. Madge, I, cull. Oh, that is the word magical. Let's see if we can sound out this next word. I see 1 dash, so I know I have 2 syllables. The first syllable is the one that is stressed, and it says stum. The second one says stomach. Oh, that pronunciation guide is making me say the word stomach. This next one looks a little bit long, so I'm going to start by counting the chunks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chunks. The first one says ka, mu, commune, commune, ki, communication, Communication. Oh, I got it. That pronunciation guide is making us say the word communication. How about this next one? 1, 2, 3, 4 syllables. January. January. 1, 2, 3, 4 syllables. Condensation. 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 The next one is 2 syllables. Wrestle. 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 And the last one is 1, 2, 3, 4 syllables. Hypothesis. Hypothesis. The next thing I need you to know about a dictionary is that these words in the dictionary are listed in alphabetical order. They will start with all the A's at the beginning, moving to the B's and then the C's, and ending up at the very end of the dictionary with the words that start with the letter Z. But they give you a hint to help you find them. Do you know how to use the dictionary's guide words? This lady says she uses them all the time when looking up words in the dictionary. Guide words are at the top of each page. They help a person locate words in the dictionary. Here are the guide words right here. All the words that could be written in alphabetical list between these two words will appear on the dictionary page. The first word you'll see of a guide word is the first word on that page. So looking at these guide words, we want to know, is this word scorpion going to be found on this dictionary page? To figure this answer out, first what I would do is write down all 3 of the words. The 2 words that were the guide words, the beginning and the last, and then the word we're trying to figure out, scorpion. And then let's see if they're written in alphabetical order. So my S's are the same, my C's are the same, my O's are the same, and here's where my letters are different. I have an N, a T, and an R. I notice that the N and the T would come around the R. The R would come in between them. So that means that the word scorpion would come between my 2 guide words. So yes, it would be found on this page. How about the word scoundrel? Would this be found on this dictionary page? Again, I'm going to write these words, and I'm going to find if they're written in alphabetical order. My S's are the same, my C's are the same, my O's are the same. So here's the column I'm looking at. I have an N and a T and a U. If this one is my first on the page, and this one is my last on the page, would the U come between the N and the T? No, it does not. How about these examples? Which of the following word would appear on the dictionary page between the guide words member and mend? So member and mend. My M's are the same, my E's are the same. So I need to find something that comes after MB, but before ND. So I'm going to get rid of all the M's and all of the E's. Does NT come after MB? Yes, it does. Does NT come before ND? No, because D comes before T. Does LT come after MB? No, because L comes before M. Does NU come after MB? Yes. Does NU come before ND? No. I hope this last one is the right answer. Does MO come after MB? Yes. Does MO come before ND? Yep, because we're still in the M's. Oh, good. My correct answer is D. Thanks for looking at dictionaries with me.